I'm here at the Bluebell Railway with Flying Scotsman and executive producer of Train Sim World, Matt Pedalston.
Francis, how are
Nice to meet
you?
you.
And you?
This is quite surreal.
It's big.
Yeah. You don't really quite understand how big locos are when you're until you're about here.
No, it's really you look at these things, you think, especially when you're used to models or you look at them on videos and things, you think, oh, they're big. But then you come up here and the wheel is taller than me, and I'm not that short, so it's really awe-inspiring.
Yeah. Well, congrats on it featuring in the game.
Thank you.
Train Sim World 4. I've seen Flying Scotsman a few times, and I'm quite curious to actually have a go driving it. But
It's good fun.
on the computer.
It's good fun. Getting it up to one of our scenarios has you doing a speed test where you can drive it up to 100 miles an hour.
Wow.
On the same stretch of track that Mallard did the 126.
Wow.
So it's really, really good.
And this was the first loco that did 100, right?
It did the 100, yes.
Yeah.
On the stretch of track, a different stretch of track, but on the stretch of track in the game as well.
Yeah. Well, that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Does it simulate the kind of...
You do rock around quite a lot in this thing, yeah. But that's a feature of any steam engine. When we first did our first steam engines in the game, people thought, wow, this is really rocky in the cab. It's like, yes. They kind of want to throw you out of the cab.
Yeah.
You know, if you've been in a train, especially if you've been in one going at like mainline speeds, they do rock around quite a lot. So it's and that's replicated in the game.
And it's like being up close and seeing the little eccentricities.
Yeah, we were just talking about the little details here and the engravings in there.
Yeah.
There's so much fine detail in there, isn't there?
Yeah, because it's all 60103.
Yeah.
And you mentioned before that the flying.
Yeah, so there's an interesting story. So that if you look at the plate there for the Flying Scotsman, the nameplate, when we first showcased that as part of the Train Sim World 4 reveal, had a number of people coming back to us and saying, we think you've misspelled flying because you've put flying. Because of course it looks like a C, but actually if you look up close you can see it's not quite a C, and that's it's modelled in the game exactly like that. So it's completely correct, but it's really fun because our players really pick up on all those details.
Yeah. And it's like even the sort of the pinstripes along here. You can see up close that it's
all hand
done
painted.
by hand.
Yeah, it's all hand painted.
You know, it's like to the standards that you'd find like on a Rolls Royce. It's lovely.
Yes. Well, this is the level of love and care and attention that this locomotive gets, isn't it?
Yeah. Should we have a look around it?
Yeah, let's have a look.
We then got to inspect the locomotive from the yard, including from a set of stairs.
This is kind of more the level that I'm used to seeing it at platforms.
Yeah.
Quite high. I think the last time I saw it at the platform was at Didcot Parkway about a year ago, and it was absolutely rammed full of people.
Oh, I can imagine, yeah.
It's kind of, you sometimes forget how much of an important locomotive it is to not just enthusiasts but kind of people in general.
It is. I mean, if you think railways, then you think steam engines, don't you? And if you think steam engines, you kind of think of Flying Scotsman. It's kind of, it is the quintessential steam locomotive.
Yeah, it's taking a leak.
It's draining through the cylinders. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's amazing, all the little details and capturing those. And so notice one of the things that's not on here at the moment is the high vis lamp. Actually, they put on the main lines.
Yeah.
We've got that in the game, and of course, you know, with the free roam feature in Train Sim World 4, you can take the Scotsman, put it anywhere you like. It doesn't even have to run in the UK. You could run it in Germany or States if you want to. You know, remember, of course, Flying Scotsman toured the world.
Yeah.
So you know, you could recreate some of its journeys around the world.
Yeah. It's a nice touch with the lamps because they could have just put a high intensity LED, but you know, it's kind of fitted within sort of the old the casings.
Yes. Oh yeah. No, it's very important to keep the the aesthetic, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you want to have a look at it from up here?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Quite a good view.
It's an incredible view, isn't it? I mean, as you say, it's reminiscent of when you've seen it in museums or in the platforms, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really is incredible.
Matt then invited me up onto the Footplate, where he had a special surprise in store. I even got to explore the corridor tender, which links the locomotive to the support coach.
Oh wow. Right, I need to deactivate claustrophobia. Oh. Wow. Wow, and then through there into the carriage. That's
Pretty cramped.
That is remarkably kind of easy, to be honest. And in the game, it's kind of like the motion and the clankiness of the handles. Is that simulated?
Yeah. You pull the regulator and get that where you want, and you'll feel the sort of the slight lag when you open the regulator to when you start, because that's to build steam. You see the steam chest brake gauge, and then the train starts moving. And you see and feel it's very visceral experience.
And that's what drops down. Yeah.
Exactly there. As you hear the chuff, that's the steam coming out, essentially.
Yeah.
The regulator is taking the boiler's steam pressure, putting it into the steam chest. You use it for the emotion.
Yeah.
And then when it comes back, it then ejects it out. I mean, that's the exhaust steam is used for injecting water.
Yeah.
But most of it will head up out the chimney, and that's where you get your chuff sound.
Remember when I heard it climbing Sapperton Bank? It sounds like it's kind of clawing along, like a horse in a way.
Yeah. Well, they call it. One of the expressions that I've heard used from drivers is galloping.
Galloping, yeah, of course.
Is this thing where when you get everything tuned right, your regulator's nice, the gradient's nice, the cut-off is set nice, and the train just gallops down the track.
Yeah.
That's something that, again, you can kind of feel that in the sim. It's more of a bum-on-seat feeling on that, actually, that one, which is it's more difficult to replicate, but just the fact that the train is just reacting really nicely to your controls, it's like, this is all balanced right, and when I push the regulator open a bit, or dial the cut-off a bit, she's accelerating, and it's just, getting the Flying Scotsman up to 100 miles an hour in the game is absolutely epic.
Yeah.
It feels amazing, it sounds superb. So Francis, got a bit of a treat for you today. We are missing one sound from the recording for the Flying Scotsman to go in the game.
Really?
The whistle. And we'd like you to help us. So we've got Adam, our sound engineer, standing outside, ready and willing and able to record the sound.
Okay.
So what I need you to do, when Adam is ready and he gives you the thumbs up, is I want you to blow the whistle 10 seconds.
10 seconds?
Yeah, just give it a good blow for the 10 seconds and wait for Adam to confirm it's good to release it again.
Okay.
Okay?
Right. Right. Wow.
Amazing.
Well, thank you so much for today, Matt. It's a pleasure to meet you and nice to chat with you.
And you.
Yeah, I'm going to look forward to playing this in this Train Sim World 4. It's out on the 26th of September.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you very
It's been great fun.
Really good fun.
Take care.
Thank you.
See ya.